Hello everyone, good evening to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. Welcome again. I'm Ruhindeep Kaur and we are going to discuss will the entrance exam be postponed because see, at BYJU'S Exam Prep, we are flooded with your queries. Will the entrance exam be postponed because 12th board exam dates are out? Will they be, ma'am, this particular exam, will that be postponed? एनपैट हो जाएगा नर्सी क्राइस्ट हो जाएगा symbiosis हो जाएगा will these exams be postponed ma'am what do you think can they give us a bit more time to appear for these entrance exams to prepare for these entrance exams so let us discuss each and everything which is possible so before starting, I would like to tell you that if you are a student who's preparing for BBA entrance exams, we are conducting special free sessions. I make sure that from Monday to Friday, I give you good questions to practice for logical reasoning, and I do take care of your doubts and queries as well. So make sure you guys join us Monday to Friday, daily, right? 4 p.m. only on BYJU'S Exam Prep app. And Salik sir gives you special free sessions for general knowledge at 2 p.m., right? Ankur Tomar sir gives you free sessions of mathematics, quantitative ability for BBA entrance exam at 11 a.m. Right? So, what is the major news about entrance exam? As you guys are already following us, for those who are not, make sure you do that because whenever an exam date is out, whenever a notification is out, we make sure that we try to tell you as soon as possible. So most of the major, entrance exam news we have already given you. So major entrance exams of this season 2022-2023 are to be conducted in the upcoming month. So February 18, right? Today is 17. Tomorrow is the first test for Christ University. NRI students will be, giving this entrance exam, CUET. So that is being conducted, and then Christ University is going to, take exam till the month of May. Then Symbiosis is going to happen around May. Then UGAT is going to happen around May. Rohtak has also given the notification. IIM Ranchi has explained that they will be accepting the scores of SAT as well as IPMAT Indore. So all these entrance exams, all these major universities have already announced, right? And these universities have announced that fine, हम entrance exam लेने वाले हैं. So this is going to be a tough time for highlights. A session at 9:30 p.m. really. So I think why not? I think why not? Because a lot of you are already asking this query that ma'am, is it going to happen? Are they going to delay it? So I thought why not? Let's just answer this query. So I hope you guys are having a dinner and listening to me. I'm going to drop some words of wisdom. I really hope, right? So this is going to be a tough time. I know you guys are preparing for your boards. Now, pandemic की वजह से the boards were already, this thing was a mess, whether boards होंगे, whether नहीं होंगे, please cancel it. Government said no, we're going to make sure we take your board exam. Part 1 हो चुका है, part 2 जाएगा. So all this, midst all these things, it is a challenging phase. We do understand, right? You might be thinking whether these exams are going to get postponed or not, right? However, the major entrance exams conducting authorities, whether it is Christ, Symbiosis, NARCI, Delhi University, central universities, National Testing Agency, all these major authorities make sure that they are taking care of class 12th ka date sheet, right? So considering this fact, they've already considered the class 12 date sheet. They already know what was going to happen. Yes, saying this कि ma'am class 12 sheet तो अभी आई है, right? This might be your next question. I know अभी आई है, but they do make sure that they are before deciding their entrance exam date, they are taking a look over the class 12th date sheet, right? So considering this fact, we are not expecting them to change or postpone any exam. Really sorry, right? But if at all any university, like most of the entrance exams are starting from the month of March, April, May, right? February, maybe there are few exams. So if they are going to delay it, they are going to make sure it will be informed to you guys well in advance. So the tomorrow there is CUET exam for NRI students. No, it will not be postponed, right? So will they be delaying the dates? Maybe, maybe many a student may not appear for Christ University's entrance test in March and April, owing to the fact that they want to make sure that their boards are going well. So they might give you an extra chance, but yes, if they will give you an extra chance, they will be doing that by giving you the information, right? Set exam can be postponed or not. Symbiosis, not expecting that. Okay. Ramdevi, so it is going to get conducted in month of May, okay, and your boards will be conducted in last of April. So no, we are not expecting that to be getting postponed. But to be very honest, we are understanding from university's point of view that they have already taken care of all these factors in their mind. They've already given you a date. The chances are very less, but if there is 1 or 2% chance, so they will notify it as soon as possible. Okay. DUJAT's tentative dates. Rahul, I am expecting DUJAT to be happen around after mid of August, then starting of September. Okay. RN, they have not yet notified Delhi University, but we are expecting August, September ka time, right? Weightage of CUCT. Weightage of CUCT? Are you asking whether there will be 12th ka weightage in CUCT? Is that your question, Muskan? Do let me know if that is your question. I'm from different universities, different CUCT is enough. Ha. If you are preparing for central universities, Muskan, this is a very, very, very big news. Okay. Um, Last year, it was going to happen that these 45 plus central universities were going to conduct a single entrance test of CUCT, right? To get to give you admission in the various programs, right? So will they be accepting? Will they be considering the 12th class ka boards ka score? Not yet. There is no notification out there, right? So we are checking. There are few changes on the official website of National Testing Agency. We're checking that. So I'll make sure that I do a video as soon as possible on the latest changes if we expect any on CUCT. So you don't worry about that, right? Ma'am, what about UGAT? Anything from drop year students? You must be enjoying right now because these guys who are practicing for their board exam, who are again and again solving these sample papers for their boards, you should be solving your mock tests, right? Okay, ma'am, IPM Rohtak will be postponed. Not expecting that. Not expecting that. Is maths mandatory in it? DUJAT, yes, maths is mandatory in Delhi University if you're going for BBA program. However, for CUCT, no, it's not mandatory. Okay, acha. Ansh, that was very respectful of you to use this, kind of tone in your comment. Okay, that does reflect whatever you're expecting, right? So let's move forward. Details of major entrance exam which are going to be conducted in 2023. Symbiosis, right? So May 14 timing they've already said, right? Okay. Fine. So May 14 Saturday कोई exam होगा. Not expecting any delay in symbiosis. Do not feel like okay, boards आ गए. I'm not going to work very hard for this. Make sure you're simultaneously working hard for that as well. Okay. A dropper definitely has an disadvantage in the personal interview and in life. Okay. But to be very honest, Lighters, I would say there is no set timeline. Okay, you cannot restrict yourself in a framework of life. It's perfectly fine if you want to take a break and try next year as well. It doesn't say anything. So if you're a good student, you're not missing out on anything. And Shania, I've done a separate video on UGAT, okay, eligibility and everything. You might want to check that out, right? इंदौर का नोटिफिकेशन कब आएगा राघव एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट मार्च एंड और अप्रैल के स्टार्टिंग में दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी से पहले हो जाएगा आईपीमैट दैट इज फॉर श्योर बट अभी नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आया है मैम इट इज ऑनलाइन कंडक्टिंग एग्जाम विच वन बेटा CUCET yes it is a computer based test please make a video on how to manage board exam and entrance exam side by side. Okay, Shania, right? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Shania, we've done a video on the same, managing board exam and entrance exam. Honestly, honestly, I'll just give you a small tip. I'll just give you a small tip. I'll just try to crux it out for you. By now, if you are a 12th class student, by now you could have completed at least 90% of your syllabus. So start attempting, start practicing those questions. It is high time that you're taking this very seriously. Okay? The subjects that you have already completed, make sure you're solving the sample papers regularly. Even if you're solving them again, even if you're solving them thrice, 4 times, whatever times, that is for boards. For your entrance test, as May में आपके entrance test होने वाले हैं, I want everyone to understand that you're working on your reading newspaper and reading comprehension, your vocabulary, and you're not missing out on anything. Journal awareness and current affairs is something you're missing out on anything. Don't do that. Make sure you're every day um, taking care of whatever is happening around you, current affairs you're reading. And for the quantitative and analytical reasoning part, every alternate day you can manage to solve like 10-20 questions. One day try to solve 20 questions of quants, one day try to solve 20 questions of LR. So take a separate time for quants and analytical 1 hour separately and then keep on working on your boards. Okay? Try to avoid things like you know social media, try to avoid that. All these things try to avoid, try to find out the yes, Ramdevi, yes, they are conducting an online entrance exam. Yes, absolutely, right? Christ University, they are going to conduct an exam on 13th of March, guys, right? And then there is, I think there is 5th of April, okay, or 3rd of April, I believe, okay. Then there is, I don't remember the date exactly. It is probably 8th of May. So it is either 5 or 3 April. Please make sure you check this out. So these are the 3 dates given by Christ University for CUET. So they're already accepting the applications. So make sure आप अपने accordingly fill कर रहे हो whatever date suits you. Ma'am, I'm preparing today onwards because okay. Ramdevi, yes. Yes. Okay, is UGAT worth the time compared to IPMAT? Ashish, if you're preparing for IPMAT, JIPMAT, DUJAT, CUCET, CUET, NPAT, SET, IPU, CET, you have already covered whatever they're going to ask in UGAT. Okay, so if you're considering those universities, those private universities like LPU, all those universities, if you're considering them, make sure you just give it a go. You can go and give that exam if you want to give it a go. Okay, for those students who are very specifically preparing for these universities that you have mentioned in these entrance tests, then you might not go for it. Okay, but I would say it is a real exam, so you might want to go and check that out because UGAT ka level is very easy. Right, so Christ University, guys, very near Kal NRIs ka hai, and these 3 dates are going to be there, and these are the particular sections, guys. Make sure you are working on each one of them. Fine. NMIMS, they are accepting. I think 5th of July tak you are allowed to go and register for the date. And I think 1st of April से लेके 10th of July तक there are dates to go and give the exam. So they have variable number of days that they will allow you to sit for the exam, right? Common books for entrance preps. Mm, Shania, if you are talking about logical reasoning, I would say any book which is based on aptitude. So, if you're going for non-higher math exams, which do not ask higher maths, like you're not going to go for IPMAT Indore or DUJAT, you can go for simple aptitude books. You know, R.S. Agarwal is good, Arun Sharma is good, all these books are good, right? But if you're going for higher maths, that means you need to go one notch higher. I've given each exam के लिए the books I've recommended. I've explained each one of them, how to go by each and every section of each test, like QA को कैसे करना है, reasoning को कैसे करना है, in plethora of videos. So if you just scroll through the videos on our channel, do subscribe to our channel. ठीक है, we're going to give you new videos as well, but there are plenty of videos for each and every entrance test जहाँ पे I've told you the eligibility, the syllabus, how to solve certain type of questions, and also how to try and practice certain questions and which books are important, right? Yeah, non maths के लिए RS Agarwal for QA, LR, Arun Sharma, these are good books. How's Arihan's BBA BMS preparation book? Good one, Ansh. Basic book, not for very high level. ठीक है, it is a good book, not bad at all. If you have that, it is a good one. Practice करो. But having that being said, Shania and Ansh and everyone who's preparing, you cannot just rely on books. Make sure you're having a good mock test series. So online search करो, good mock test series are something which are pretty in demand, and you should be giving that to feel the real exam feel, right? So you should be doing that. UGAT is going to conduct their exam on 7th of May, everyone, right? Christ, symbiosis, UGAT. Level of these tests is going to be pretty much same. So if you're going to appear for symbiosis in May, ठीक है, you can also go for UGAT, level almost same है, ठीक है, you will be in the similar mindset. It is highly recommended, go for both. If you want to go for Christ in the month of March or April, your choice. But if you're thinking okay, any time के अंदर मैं अपना टेस्ट दे दूंगा, because similar mindset is there, you can try to give each and every exam in May. However, I will recommend, if you are going for any entrance exam which is going to happen multiple amount of time, first or second time going and sitting there for the first and second time is much recommended, right? Best book for GK CUCET. There is no best book for GK for CUCET. I think this is Pritesh, right? You're Pritesh, hai na? So Pritesh, there is no best book for that. You have to understand, beta. I can read it for one time, okay? So you can go for science separately, right? You can just go for the index, like take your class 7th, 8th to 10th tak ka science ka book, go through the index, try to understand whatever you know, then go for the geography books, then go for the civics books, and like that you're going to get very much stuff that is going to be asked in the entrance exam. You can do that. However, I would recommend a person who can give you the best advice. Actually, two persons. So there is Salik sir and there is Rabia ma'am. So these guys have so much knowledge on the journal awareness, right? And they are also conducting these sessions. So I would want you to ask them which is the best book, because I am teaching logical reasoning and they are the best persons. So even if you go and check now, Rabia ma'am has done a video on the same as well. So make sure you go there and check that, right? DUJAT is late this year too. Every year they're late, Rahul. Every year they love being late, right? Madam, I'm weak in maths, so can I? No, Ramdevi, you said you are going for non-higher maths now. है ना? You do not want 11th and 12th. You are not going for DUJAT, you are not going for IPMAT. So till 10th tak ka math you can easily do. I've done a video on the same as well. Baba, I cannot provide you with the number. Hey Pritesh, you can go and check the video na bacha. How can I provide you with the number? This is the number you can contact. That is something you can do. This is our counselor's number, hai na? Make sure you do that. I did a video on that, Rama. I gave you list of yesterday only. I did a video. Yesterday only I did a video. I did a session on the same. Okay. Ritesh, bacha, listen to me very carefully. We have this Telegram group in the description box. You go there. You can, talk to our counselors. Do let them know that you want to know about this particular information. You ask them, please ask Rabia ma'am. The counselor will do the same. And as I know you, Pritesh, you already downloaded the app na Baba. Raise a query just at the rate Rabia ma'am. She'll be very happy to help you. है ना डू दैट ओके सो गाइस डेट शीट का हाईलाइट देख लेते हैं फाइन वेंसडे ओ माय गॉश व्हाट इज दिस आई थिंक ओके this is the previous date sheet, right? This is the previous date sheet. So this is December wala date sheet, guys. Okay, fine. I think I made a mistake. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for that. Right? I apologize from the bottom of my heart. But what you can do is you can search on Google and take a look at the date sheet. So make sure that you're taking each and every, exam that you're going to take and make a timetable. Okay? It is absurd to assume that entrances will be postponed just because boards are, there. Fine. So don't just let your brain go negative. Okay? No, the dates are out. Ansh, the dates are out. Okay? So they have told you when it will be conducted. Okay? So try not to have any negative thought, guys. It will be like, okay, these are my exams, board exams, these are my entrance exams. Till the time you were not taking a look at them, you were very happy with these dates, and now suddenly because you know कि आपके जो है डेट शीट जो है वो बोर्ड एग्जाम की वो आने वाली है, you are now very anxious that these entrance tests will be postponed, and that is something which is absurd. Why is that? Because you are already preparing for your boards, you're already preparing for your entrance test, and even if you haven't started to prepare for your entrance test, you still have time. Okay? There is one thing I would like to tell you, and that is time management. Try to devote, little steps may try to devote that time. Ramadevi, what you can do is, like, Ramadevi had a very good question. She said, ma'am, what should I start first? Like in mathematics, if your calculation is not good, try to start with the topics like ratios, percentages, arithmetic equations. You can do that. However, if you're good with that, you can just keep on practicing the questions on this and then go to the higher level questions: permutation, combination, time, speed, distance. For logical reasoning, start with distance and directions, blood relations, series, analogies, classification, and then move to the puzzles, seating arrangement, data interpretation, right? So that is something you can understand. So if you haven't started, take the baby steps. You have to start from somewhere. No one is going to come to your house and tell you, okay, beta, start with this chapter. Don't do that. Just select one thing and start working on it. Right? And trust me, if you still do not understand anything, I've told you at the starting of the session that there are free sessions happening for GK, for verbal, for quantitative aptitude, for logical. Right? Feel free to come there and feel free to come there and ask your questions and get your doubts resolved. If you want to join us, if you want to join any of our course, you can do that as well, right? All these things are very important. So it makes absolute sense to keep preparing for both entrance exam as well, boards as well. Try to complete your syllabus, and afterwards Whether it is boards, give sample papers, try to solve many questions as possible. Then for your entrance test, make sure you're solving sectional tests, attempting quizzes. If you haven't done a particular chapter, make sure you are breaking it into pieces and trying to complete it, trying to practice some questions. Okay, we're always there to help you. If you have any queries, you can download BYJU'S Exam Prep app, वहां पे जाके query raise करो. Just make sure you do that, right? तो ये सब चीजें करा करो. मैम, if I start preparing for today, अबे, even if you start preparing for tomorrow, it is possible, but how you prepare, how you prepare. ठीक है? So it is like, okay, I'm solving this question, kacha badam. No, that is not going to help, right? You started this topic, you're solving these questions, you came across difficulties, you asked your teacher or you took the help of whatever person you're following, right? And then re-attempting it. All these things are very important. Okay, stop procrastinating. Don't do that. A lot many students are like, ma'am, 1 month is left. Yeah, yesterday there'll be 29 days. Tomorrow there'll be 29 days. Yesterday was 31 days. Fine. Day after tomorrow it will be 28 days. The time to come hota jayega. Don't do that. Right? I've seen students doing it. Ashish is laughing at it. But honestly, I've seen students doing it and they're solving questions and their mind is somewhere else. That is not going to help now. Okay? Just understand that if you're going to do logical reasoning, if there are 20 concepts, give yourself a goal that in my next week, I will try to complete at least 4. Even if they are easy. Directions is easy, blood relations is easy, analogies is easy. Solve that. In the first week only, you're going to minimum 2 topics of my QA. Ma'am, I'm going to make sure that I do at least 6 RCs of verbal. Ma'am, I'm going to try that I at least learn 50 new words of vocabulary. That is how you go about it. ठीक है? हाँ ना, Ashish, absolutely, I understand. You're laughing. हाँ, I'm trying to just tell you that this is how students are doing, and at the end of the day, just because you did not start yesterday, you are asking me, मैम अगर मैं कल स्टार्ट करूं, अगर मैं अभी स्टार्ट करूं, वो चीज बोल रही हूं मैं. ठीक है? तो वो मत करो. छोटे छोटे बेबी स्टेप्स लो. इट हेल्प्स. ठीक है? 50 वर्ड्स बहुत ज्यादा लग रहे हैं. ठीक है? 40 कर लो. 40 बहुत ज्यादा लग रहे हैं. 30 कर लो. शुरू तो करो. ठीक है? करंट अफेयर्स नहीं हो रहा है मैम. आई एम वेरी एंशियस. करंट अफेयर्स नहीं हो रहा है. एटलीस्ट ट्राई विद जनवरी का फर्स्ट वीक. ठीक है? शुरू तो करो. Please do that. If you're waiting for someone to come and tell you कि बेटा okay, now you start, no one is going to do that. Your motivation should be, this is the university I'm going to get into, this is the syllabus for the university, I'm going to complete it. ठीक है? And if you are not very satisfied with your preparation of boards, or in the last term you did not do very well, this is the right time. This is your chance to have a good score, right? Ramadevi, LR, QA, VA and GA. Logical reasoning mein I did a video on that as well. ठीक है? I did a video on that as well. Fine. If you just take a look over here, they're going to ask you English, they're going to ask you QA, journal awareness, logical reasoning. These are the number of questions. ठीक है? Don't get confused यार. there कितना सारा चीज available है online. There's so many things available online ना. So many things available online. Don't be worried. You do not understand anything. Simply you can contact us on this number, talk to our counselors or write to us over here. We're going to help you, but start somewhere. We cannot help you if you haven't started. How can I clear your doubt if you haven't started, right? Once you start preparing, you'll have doubts. Then you'll be saying, "Arey ma'am, remember you gave me a lecture on blood relation. I could not solve this question." Now that is a doubt. Why? Because you practice these questions. Okay. You cannot come to me and say कि मैम आज से शुरू करूँ तो हो जाएगा, पक्का हो जाएगा. That is a promise. But if you start preparing, if you have 20 things to do, try at least two. 1%, 10%, 20%, ऐसे ऐसे करके चीजें खत्म होंगी. So don't wait for anyone to come and tell you कि किस तरह से करना है. No, you're not late अब है, you're not late. ठीक है? You're not late at all. Please keep preparing. ठीक है? If you give your 100%, I've seen students going, all in with their preparation for 2 months and getting good results. Trust me, it depends a lot on, the positivity. If you start today, ठीक है, you will be able to imagine complete 100% of the syllabus. But if you do not start today, you will be staying with the 0% syllabus, na? ठीक है? So if you start today, if you do not reach 100%, at least you will reach 70%. You are doing something. You are making your chance. You are making everyone feel your presence. ठीक है? So start. Understand how many things are going to be there. Rama, I've given the syllabus for SET beta. अच्छा ठीक है, I'll give you just a brief idea. I've done a video on the same. ठीक है, I've done a video. So LR में they are going to ask you questions from critical reasoning. They're going to ask you questions from verbal and critical, right, and non-verbal. So coding, decoding, distance and directions, blood relations, seating arrangement, linear and circular, puzzles, then you have data sufficiency, then you have syllogisms, logical Venn diagram, visual reasoning, inequality. So ये सारा कुछ ना I've told that in a video. ठीक है? एक चीज समझो that almost each and every entrance exam जो LR पूछेगा, they have almost same syllabus. ठीक है? Fine. And quantitative ability, if you are appearing for an entrance test which does not ask you 11th and 12th ka maths, they also have same kind of syllabus. So if you are preparing for Christ Narama, you're also preparing for SET, you're also preparing for UGT. है ना? You're also preparing for NARSI. You're also preparing for Indraprasth University CET. है ना? All these things. So you do not have to stress out कि अलग अलग टेस्ट होगा. एप्टीट्यूड बेस्ड टेस्ट का सिलेबस ऑलमोस्ट सेम होता है. सो यू हैव टू स्टार्ट विद द सेम थिंग. तुम्हारा स्टार्टिंग लाइन सेम है. मैम व्हेन डू यू कम लाइव डेली? मोस्टली एट 2 PM. अबे ठीक है, मोस्टली एट 2 PM. Fine, but sometimes they're extra. So if you want to know about the live, you can hit that bell icon. You'll get the notification. Okay, subscribe to our channel. So guys, all the best. And if you think you need our help, we have this champions course that is launched for you guys. This is batch 1 and we also have batch 2. The 2 batches. Okay, batch 2 recently launched. Live classes, full length mock tests, sectional tests, practice questions. All these are given for CUCET, right, in this batch. Then we have our score booster course for IPM and DUJAT, right? If you're preparing for IPMAT and DUJAT, you can join this particular course. Fine, details are in the description box down below. Then another batch for IPM and DUJAT. I am there, Rabia ma'am is there, Salik sir is there, Vinod sir is there, Ankur sir is there to help you to reach your dream college. ठीक है? Ma'am, is Christ Bangalore good? Yes. Yes, depends on if you're comparing that with Shaheed Sukhdev, then I'll be saying no, Shaheed Sukhdev is better. But is it good? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right? So if you haven't downloaded BYJU'S Exam Prep app, do it, because you're not just getting free sessions, guys. You can also raise your query and ask these doubts directly. है ना? चलो. I hope now your eyes are open, that do not wait for the entrance exams to get postponed, but keep working, keep practicing both for boards as well as entrance test. ठीक है? I'm going to say good night right now. ठीक है? Let's call it a day abhi. And if you have any queries, we're going to meet tomorrow. I want you guys to be there and we're going to practice questions, 4 p.m. BYJU'S Exam Prep app, 2 p.m. I'm daily at YouTube. Take care. If you want to join our courses, I'm teaching you in the batches. Wherever you want to come and ask your doubt, we are available. ठीक है, टेलीग्राम का लिंक होगा नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में, वहां पे जाओ. ठीक है, चलो. Take care everyone. I'm going to meet you guys tomorrow. Please stay safe. Please keep practicing. And for those who are having double thoughts or second thoughts on क्या हो जाएगा. ठीक है, trust the process, start practicing. Take care everyone. Good night.